Hallelujah! How's it going, guys? My name is Blessious, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to the series called Content Creation 101, where I could try, at least, to help you and give you some tips that I've learned along the way that I wish I would have heard when I was starting out. Today, we're going to cover some stream horror stories, some tips, and also look at the Elgato Stream Deck. Speaking of Elgato,
this video is brought to you by Elgato Gaming.
Huge shout out to Elgato Gaming because I've been using their stuff ever since I started, and I'm super appreciative that they're sponsoring the series for a creator to help other creators. Alright guys, it's time for Stream Horror Stories. Why am I using headphones? I'm literally not playing a video game. When you start out either making videos or creating any kind of content, live streaming included, it's very hard to gain exposure. Unless you're in like freaking the Overwatch League and decide to boot up a stream one day. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier, but for everyone else, everyone has a bit of a hard time. For me, when I started making videos back in 2012 with my friend. It was called the Backroom Gaming Couch, and yeah, clever name, I know. But we went out and made videos that we thought were funny, and as soon as you make a video, you're proud of it, and then you want to share it, but then you realize, wow, once you upload it, it's probably not going to go anywhere. Not being mean, just being honest. I made video after video after video with no exposure, and you try to kind of sell yourself on websites. I went to Reddit trying to share videos, and then you probably get flagged for spam. My friend, he posted our videos to 4chan. Yeah, our account got hacked. In 2015, I started as Blessious, and lucky for me, there's two things. People were definitely searching for Destiny content. It wasn't the only content I was making, but those search results kind of built up over time, and I did make some videos what I put a lot of TLC into, and a lot of them got flagged for spam when I posted it to the Destiny Reddit forum, but a couple actually did pretty well. Not first page post by any means, but you know, second page, maybe fourth. And for me, the channel built slowly, and initially it might have been a little Reddit push, but over time and time and time, it was more likely just search results because I was making Destiny stuff. And you have to be very specific about your keywords. With Destiny, it's super easy. You type in a weapon, people are searching for it. And for me, you know, a lot of the bigger boys were doing exotic weapons in Destiny, and I was doing some of the like lesser weapons because I thought that that was easier to create content on because there's a lot of them, and that is how I grew as I went up. The horror is how you go about spreading your message. 1, always be professional. 2, never go to anybody's stream or videos and plug yourself. You're gonna get demolished by people watching the content or the streamer themselves.
Yo! Check out my new channel and sub Awesome Streamer Boy 69. Don't forget to like.
Bless. Yo, what's up, Bless? How you doing, man?
There, Tony.
When are we hanging out, dude? When are we gonna get tacos together? I'm not even talking about like playing games. I wanna get tacos.
They weren't so mean to me. Maybe I should have made a fake name. But believe me, you can get your ass tore up by doing that. So what do I suggest? 1, grind. Make the content you want to make. When you're starting out, hey, learn. It's a learning curve. Editing, times for posting. Everything isn't like set in stone for everybody, or everyone will be posting at 1 p.m. Central Pacific time. Did I say specific? Once you start creating content, you'll realize that we're all unique little birds, and your upload schedule, your stream times, everything is different and unique, and sometimes it might be better for you, and some people, it might not. Grind. Don't be afraid to work hard and kick ass. Yes, YouTube and Twitch, Mixer, etc. It's all about failing, and failing is not a bad thing. I am no big boy, but man, I am 90% failures, 10% good luck that something worked. And the same goes on for any of your favorite streamers, any of your favorite YouTubers, whether they're in gaming or not, or even your favorite movie or sports athletes. So with that said, be professional, be good to each other, try your damnedest, don't ever stop the grind. If you want something, whether it's content creation related, acting, or doing mathematical stuff and trying to get a rocket into space, do your damnedest and just have this feeling that nothing is good enough and you can always do better. Don't beat yourself up, but always have that urge to do better. A little stream etiquette or video etiquette here. You don't have to plug yourself all the time. Be a good person. If you go into other communities, don't plug yourself at all. You know, if you're a streamer and you see people around your same size, feel free to go into their streams or their videos if it's on YouTube. And, you know, maybe, you know, leave a comment, but don't plug yourself at all and don't make it look like a selfish promotion. Go in and try to make friends because, you know what? I have more friends on the internet than I do in real life. Well, I'm lonely. Second, when you do start making friends and maybe you make videos together or stream together, always be courteous of the other person. If you're streaming with somebody and you're streaming at the same time, you need to deafen your microphone. If anything happens, if your mom walks in on you and says quiet down, deafen your mic because you need to be courteous of that streamer and their community. If you get bit donation on Twitch, if you get a subscribe, if you get a follow, anything that bleeds over is considered rude to the other person. And you need to be courteous because you know what? If you offend them and make them deafen their microphone because of you, they'll probably never stream with you again. So be courteous and always deafen your microphone for people. Go out, have fun, but if anything interrupts, be courteous to the other person and don't let them hear, wow, you got a follow. Not saying getting that follow isn't a big deal, but do they need to know? No. Now, before we look at the Elgato Stream Deck, I do want to give one last Bless pro tip. Egos. There is no need in this world for one whatsoever. I used to be in radio in small town Pennsylvania, and there was some people with egos. I had a boss, his name was Tom, and he'll be brought up another time in this story. But there was someone that had his job in the same building. He was for a pop station, she was for a country station, and he always brought up the George Harrison Beatles song, I Me Mine, because everything about her was my station, my this, I this. And he was like, no, it's we, it's us, it's a community, it's a staff, not me, I, mine. What pet peeve is a big one is people that get egos. Now, if you're Doc Disrespect, yeah, you got your champion club now. And by all means, Dr. Disrespect is a character. He's not a real person. So when he says stuff that could be mean or ego, if you actually saw him in real life, word has it, he's a pretty nice and humble guy. But in the real world, there's no need for egos whatsoever. I moved to a top 40 radio station market in Virginia Beach, and there was a guy programming a radio station that had the biggest ego. And also, he had the straightest back. Like, when he sat, it was like a robot. Like, he was, like, perfect. I'm like, that can't be, like, good on your back. Like, that's too healthy. But dude had the biggest ego in the world. Like, he's like, yeah, program a, you know, number 40 radio station in the entire country. Well, guess what? You can get fired and I could have that job at the same time. Well, I wouldn't get the promotion. Someone below him would, but you get the point. Be humble and be good to each other because, hey, you'll never know who you'll meet and you don't know who you might influence. So now we're going to be looking at the Elgato Stream Deck, and this thing is something that reminds me heavily when I was an afternoon dude in radio. Now, forgive me because, you know, you get a little cord, but here is my streaming computer. You can see everything that I use on this. And right now, you see my source that the Elgato capture card I use is plugged into, and here is my Stream Deck. Now, Elgato did not send me this. I've had this since before the Destiny 2 initial beta that happened over the summer. But here are things that I use all the time, and here's the one thing that I was talking about. This thing says mute Discord and deafen Discord. Now, when I stream with friends, I always never want to let their streams or them know when I get a follow, a donation, or a sub of any kind, because that's rude and they don't need to hear anything like that. So I have these buttons right here. And basically, it was easy to set up hotkeys that I have on the Stream Deck that allow me to, whoop, all right, I can talk to you. Hi, how's it going? And then, uh-oh, I'm hearing something and I need to mute them, or I need to mute both. Or say something happens, my wife busts in, I'm like, oh, hey honey, how's it going? And no one else hears it. Respect thy person, no matter who it is, because a lot of people don't want to hear your mom walking in on you. Now, I use OBS to record everything and I use it to stream. Now over here, this is something that I have built in. This is my start screen for when I start streams, and this is a pre-made thing I have. It says starting soon right there. Now when I end a stream, I have a hotkey right here that says end. Boom, thank you for watching. That's when we go and maybe host a person. Over here is another one that I use. Now this is my recording thing. As you can see, I have like a YouTube logo. I hit that. That is what I use to record everything. Also, I have everything plugged in to get desktop audio, OBS audio, and also video audio. And then this is my other one, my stream one, where you can see me. Oh my God, hello, how's it going? As you can see, it has a face cam built in, a drop shadow. It has all my overlays ready to go. And also it has some things up there that, you know, events. Here's the option for zooms that I have, which it's pretty cheesy, but you can easily go with things like easily toggle anything like a DS window. I can mute my mic in OBS like it's a radio station. Again, having the Elgato Stream Deck brings me back to a closer realization of being able to do what I do is the closest thing and pretty much the dream that I had when I was in radio. Everyone kind of strives to go for either the programming lead up into the big boys or the morning show where you get to have fun and it's not just talk over songs, say, it's Lady Gaga, why would 6.5? You know, you get to have fun, you get to be comedic, and with this, with streaming, it's easy to do, and it's a very less than hassle way. Before I had this, I had a hotkey set up, and you can easily have hotkeys. I think I did like Control Alt F9 for certain things that allow me to like mute Discord or anything like this. This allows it to have right near my mouse. I can easily mute Discord, or I can switch scenes easily peasily. Also, I have different things in there where I can change music easily, not to mention the fact that I can easily put up overlays. So when I suggest an Elgato Stream Deck, I would definitely go for things that you definitely need first. It is a luxury that I do have. If you're looking into getting into video making, the things I would suggest, one is if you're getting into gaming, get a decent capture card. Elgato HD60S is something I would suggest. It's nice, it's easy to plug in. I wish I had one of those 4K ones though. If you use a camera, get a decent camera, something you can afford. And if you get a camera, you need lights. And then go for things that you might need that are extra, like the Stream Deck. You can definitely survive with hotkeys or clicking until you can get to that point, but having this, it makes it much closer to my radio dream that I used to have, and it's something that I use every day for recording and streaming. So it definitely gets a recommendation, but out of the gate, it's not what you need right away. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, next video, we're gonna be taking a look at thumbnails on YouTube, and I think we're gonna have some fun ones, but I think this is gonna be a nice little outro for us right here. If you like these videos, don't forget to hit the like button, because when you do, the Holy Taco will grant one wish, and with that one wish, just don't be a bitch. Oh yeah, leave a comment and subscribe.